Michael here with another awesome week in LEGO news featuring tons of stories from Batman, Black Panther 2, Collectible Minifigures, Ninjago, and more. Are we getting LEGO Weird Al Yankovic? And did LEGOCon tease the UCS Razor Crest? And I'll kick off another round of the weekly giveaway. Just subscribe and leave a comment about this week's news. And of course, I'm back with LEGO deals from Amazon and across the web, so if you want to pick anything up to support the channel, there's links in the description below. First up over at ZAVVI, the UCS Republic Gunship is 19% off, and the UCS Millennium Falcon is 15% off. Plus, you can save 17% off the Ghostbusters Ecto 1, 15% off the Batman Tumbler, and 14% off the LEGO Ideas Home Alone set. Over at Amazon, the LEGO City Main Square is 29% off, even though it only says 16. And they've got 20% off the Town Center and 22% off the Ocean Exploration Base. Plus, you can save 20% off the LEGO Star Wars Darth Vader helmet, Marvel Infinity Gauntlet, and Technic Fast and the Furious Dom's Dodge Charger. And over at LEGO, you can get double VIP points off of all your purchases, including new releases, pre-orders, and some of the big sets you may have been saving up for. So if you want to pick up any of these deals and more and support the channel, there's links in the description below. Last week at LEGOCon, we were admiring all the amazing Star Wars reveals like the ATTE and Justifier, but we may have missed out on a huge clue about the Ultimate Collector Series Razor Crest. Because when the LEGO designers came out to reveal this set, they were wearing matching shirts with the outline of a familiar vehicle, the Razor Crest. And Joel McHale even calls out the matching shirts.
Oh my gosh, look, twinsies, and you've brought us what?
And it turns out they brought us a clue. The set has been rumored for a long time and is said to retail for around $500, which means this version could be larger than sets like the UCS Republic Gunship, which only cost $350. And that means they can really nail the minifigure scale and pack in tons of other areas and unique detail. While of course we can't say that two designers and matching t-shirts officially confirms it, it is very curious, as they're wearing shirts of the Razor Crest even though none of the sets revealed have to do with the Mandalorian. But if I were a betting man, this is seeming more and more likely by the day. At LEGOCon, they also gave us a detailed look at 3 of the new Series 23 minifigures, but thanks to the updated listing, we now have got the full 12. First up, we've got Knight of the Yellow Castle, which features some nice printing featuring that classic logo from the original Yellow Castle and this amazing hobby horse with a brand new mold. Next, we've got the Green Dragon costume, which essentially is a recolor of the Red Dragon costume, but it still looks pretty nice. Next up, we've got the Wolf costume with a great new headpiece, dual molded legs, and great printing even on the bag. Next, we've got the Popcorn costume, which covers the full head and torso, and it looks just so hilarious. Next, we've got the Turkey costume with a recolored headpiece and this brand new tailpiece, which seems to connect to that skirt, plus a pumpkin. Next, we've got the Christmas elf, who looks really adorable with that brand new hair hat combo with the crazy pigtails, plus printing on the little gingerbread house and the snow globe. Next, we've got the Nutcracker with another awesome hair hat combo, plus tons of accessories and printing that continues onto the dual molded legs and a walnut. Next, we've got the Snowman, who reuses a lot of accessories, but it looks amazing with that new head. Next, we've got the Sugar Ferry with amazing details printed everywhere, and you gotta love the new candy cane piece. Next, we've got the Reindeer costume, which is an awesome new headpiece plus a gift filled with gingerbread cookies. Next, we've got the Cardboard Robot with another great new accessory, plus tons of dual molding and printing throughout. And finally, we've got the Ferry Captain, who looks just so amazing with that brand new boat accessory. The new series will be available starting in September for $5 a pack, and I'm really excited about this one because I always love the costume characters. Next in Marvel news, thanks to Ashen Flash and Buster Brick, it turns out there's been a hidden new minifigure on the Iron Man Hall of Armor box. As just above and to the left of the Iron Man minifigure, we can see an unreleased design for Shuri from Black Panther. From what I can tell, this is definitely a new torso and perhaps even a new hairpiece, which makes me wonder just what's gonna happen to Shuri in the new movie Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. The latest rumor is that we'll be getting 4 sets for the new movie, so there's definitely going to be lots of new minifigures. And it's very cool that this one is being teased already and that it went unnoticed for so long. But as a huge Black Panther fan, I can't wait to find out. Next in DC news, thanks to LEGO Fulcrum, we've got details of the upcoming Batman vs. Harley Quinn set. The set is said to be a 4+ set and resemble the Captain America and Hydra face-off. Batman's bicycle will feature a printed front and 2x2 round tiles, but instead of the Avengers logo, they're going to be the Batman logo. Unfortunately, Harley Quinn won't be getting her own cycle in this set, but instead have a lime green skateboard, which reminds me, of course, of that other 4+ set featuring the Riddler. And just like that set, the new one's also said to feature this same version of Batman that we got back in 2012. As for Harley, she's said to feature all the same prints you see here, but instead of the blonde hairpiece, we're gonna get the one that we got in the LEGO Batman movie, which will make it look a little like this. And she'll also have a red and blue buildable hammer. And I, for one, am hoping we'll see more DC sets soon. Speaking of 4+ sets, thanks to TalkBricks and a German catalog, we got our first look at the LEGO ATST. The set is said to include 87 pieces and retail for $35 starting on August 1st. While simplified for the 4+ line, the ATST looks nice, especially the cockpit, which can seat the minifigure, and those large leg pieces work well with the printed feet. The set also features simplified builds for the speeder bike, as well as a tree section, which features a little balcony and a catapult. Included, we've got the ATST driver and and Scout Trooper, which both look great. And finally, the Ewok Wicket, which features some updated printing compared to previous versions. And I think kids will have fun with this one. Speaking of Star Wars, this week we got our first look at the full trailer for the upcoming special LEGO Star Wars Summer Vacation. Taking place after the events of The Rise of Skywalker, Finn arranges for all of his friends to finally relax on the ultra-luxurious galactic star cruiser, the Halcyon, which perhaps not so coincidentally is Disney's new Star Wars resort. And in the trailer, we even get a look at R2-D2 and C-3PO wearing some holiday sweaters, which is probably a hint at the upcoming advent calendar. But when he gets separated from the group, he encounters 3 Force ghosts that tell him about vacation stories gone wrong. One of the ghosts is Obi-Wan Kenobi, and we can see some fun party scenes of him partying with Jabba the Hutt, as well as him fighting in a Hawaiian shirt. Another Force ghost is Anakin Skywalker, who definitely doesn't seem to be having any fun on vacation with the Emperor, who just wants to be the ruler of the beach. But in this sequence, we also see them at a concert with surprise guest Weird Al Yankovic, who's actually voicing a character Vic Vanko and composed the song Scarif Beach Party for the movie. And the final Force ghost is of Leia Organa, who seems to be telling us a story about their vacation with young Ben Solo. These movies are usually pretty funny, so I'm looking forward to see it when it comes out on August 5th. And speaking of trailers, we also got a look at part 2 of Ninjago Crystalized, which features this amazing poster, which is definitely not a ripoff of Avengers Endgame. Now, with the Council of the Crystal King established, the ninja are definitely in over their heads with all of their villains returning. And it looks like the Crystal King is going to continue to amass resources and launch a major attack on Ninjago City, as he believes the best way to find peace is in the darkness. But as we see the Crystal King in full force in the trailer, it's clear that the ninja are gonna have to turn to some old friends and old foes to help them. And I'm personally very curious to see how it all turns out, as during LegoCon they said that this season will end the main storyline. And with 18 more episodes to go, I can't wait to see what happens next. Next, to celebrate 90 years of play, over on LEGO Ideas, they're launching 5 contests over the next 5 weeks. For this first contest, just like with the recent LEGO Classic set, they're looking for you to build a micro-scale version of your favorite LEGO set. And notably, this does not include licensed themes. And if your build is chosen as the winner, you'll win all of the 90 years of play sets, including the LEGO Classic set, the LEGO Icons LEGO Knights Castle, LEGO Icons Galaxy Explorer, LEGO Forest Hideout Gift with Purchase, and the LEGO 90 Years of Cars Polybag. The contest is open for 2 weeks, and if you want to enter, there's a link in the description below, and stay tuned for even more contests from the 90th anniversary. And in more LEGO Ideas news, there were 5 more projects that hit 10,000 supporters on the platform the last couple weeks. So let's break them all down. First up, we've got Viking Village, which is an updated version of the same model that is actually already being considered for the LEGO Ideas Target collaboration. This updated model does some really nice things, including making it a far more bright and colorful build. The island location features multiple buildings, lots of great foliage and rock work, plus tons of detail inside. And I really like the little build of the longboat. But with the LEGO Creator Viking ship coming on the market, I'm curious how this one might do. Next up, we've got the Medieval Guarded Inn, which is loosely inspired by the set that came out in 1986. The project's designer did an excellent job building this modular style building in that timbered castle style, especially with all the details on the exterior and the roof. Castle themed builds continue to be popular on the platform, and with one this good, it's clear to see why. And while I think this would make an excellent set, I am curious if the medieval blacksmith being on the market could impact its chances. Next up, we've got Ski Chalet. This winter scene is only made even cooler by the functioning ski lift mechanism over on the right-hand side, which brings skiers up the hill and then they slide down with gravity. There's also lots of other great detail in the chalet itself and plenty of storytelling with elements to play with throughout. And I think this would make a pretty fun set. Next up, we've got Taskmaster, which is based on the British game show. The main build for the Taskmaster house includes the lab, kitchen, lounge, hallway, phone box, and caravan, so you can recreate all the different tasks from the show. And while the build includes the 2 hosts, it doesn't include any of the celebrity guests. With the set packed with tons of references and Easter eggs, it's clear that the designer was a fan of the set, but I am curious to see if it would have global appeal and be chosen. Next, we've got Sikorsky S701 Firehawk Cal Fire Edition. This specialized firefighting helicopter has the capacity to hold 1,000 gallons of water to fight major fires. The designer's goal to honor the firefighters and ability to recreate the helicopter is very impressive, but I'm curious if the subject matter will hold it back. But as always, we'll have to wait and see. So there you have it, folks, another fun week in LEGO news with lots of mysteries uncovered. From the t-shirts with the UCS Razor Crest to the minifigure for Shuri from Black Panther 2, there's a lot that we've got to look forward to. And with so many amazing sets coming out this summer, I'm not even sure how to start budgeting for all of this, but something tells me I'll have to figure something out. Be sure to leave this video a thumbs up down below if you're as excited as me, and don't forget to subscribe because I'll be back next week with even more LEGO news. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you think about all the stories? And which one are you most excited about? And now we've got got this week's giveaway winner. Congratulations, and be sure to email me from the About page on my channel so we can coordinate about the prize. And if you want to enter this week's round, just leave me a comment about this week's news. You must be a subscriber to win, and definitely turn on notifications to find out when my next video is posted, because I'll be announcing the winners at the end of some of the videos. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks, and have a good one! Hey, Michael here. Click to watch last week's video featuring reveals from Star Wars, Marvel, Fast and the Furious, 007, Avatar, and so much more. And don't forget to subscribe.